Good morning, my dear pupil teachers of B.Ed second year. The subject of teaching is Pedagogy of English, paper 12th and 13, and paper code is 9202. Today's topic is the use of model, radio, and television in English language teaching. And the teaching points are: first, the use of model in English teaching, and second is the use of radio in English teaching, and third, the use of or the merits of television in English language teaching. Now we shall describe one by one. First, we shall study the use of model in English teaching. What are models? Models are used to give an imaging of a reality. We can use models for composing or telling a story, for developing a conversation. Like we bring in the class the model of an elephant and describe about the elephant in lower classes, and we make conversation with the students about how many eyes are there in elephant. In this way we can develop conversation. We can tell the students to write composition. They are made of plastic. How the models are prepared? They are made of plastic, clay, earth, paper, cardboard, rubber, etc. They may be prepared in parts also. We can prepare a model in part also, and the teacher will assemble the part before the class and then ask a student to reassemble, and that will give them a good activity, and they will describe about that process, and this will give a novelty in the class. Models can be used to give them practice of composition. For example, we bring a model of Taj Mahal. Now the teacher instructs the student, this is the Taj Mahal. It was built by Shah Jahan in this year, and in the memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. Now he will tell the students to write the composition, thinking what the teacher has instructed, and by seeing the model, that it is near the Yamuna, there is a garden before it, there are so pillar towers, and what kind of building it is made of marble, white marble. In this way, the student will develop a composition with the help of models. And models are to create a classroom situation, because many times we cannot bring the object in the class. We cannot show the students the thing. If thing is brought, that is called realia. What is realia? Realia means real object. But when the thing cannot be brought in class, then we use model. So, model plays an important role in English language teaching. Now, second is the use of radio in English language teaching. In some years before, radio was a very good device for entertainment. But now also we can use it in English language teaching. It helps in developing comprehension by listening. Whatever program is being broadcasted on radio, then the students will listen it and comprehend, understand it, and then what they heard they will describe. In this way, comprehension, listening, and speaking, all skills will be developed with the help of the radio. Now, second, it provides opportunity to listen correct pronunciation. On radio, sometimes very good educational programs are also broadcasted. So we should know, teachers should know when the program will be broadcasted. Then we should assemble the students and give them opportunity to listen the sentences, the word in correct pronunciation, where the stress is necessary, where is intonation is necessary, what pronunciation of a particular word that can be taught effectively with the help of radio. It can be used inside as well as outside of the class. And these are the benefits of radio. But we can make radio more useful by something. We can use radio in better way for English language teaching in following way. How the cooperation between school authority and the broadcasting authority. The school's headmaster will make contact with the broadcasting station, and then they will settle about the program. What kind of program they want, they will ask the broadcasting authority. If it is possible, they will broadcast and it will be shown before the class. That will be more useful. And the second, recording radio broadcasting on the tape recorder. Whatever program is being delivered on radio can be recorded on tape recorder, and it may be listened many times to a class. Many times in class when useful education to correct their pronunciation. When the radio program is being broadcasted, it can be recorded on tape recorder, and it can be reheard time to time, and let the student listen it to make correction in their pronunciation. And third, arranging a class when useful educational materials are being broadcasted. Whenever useful materials, language materials are being broadcasted, a class will be assembled and that program will be shown before the class. In this way, we can make good use of radio also for the English language teaching. Now, third device, electronic device, that is merits of television in English language teaching. TV creates interest in students to learn English proper listening and later on feedback. Now, TV appeals both the sense of knowledge organs, that is eye and ear. So it is more effective with the point of view teaching English. It is source of variety of experience for the students. So it will be very attractive for the students. They will learn very pleasantly. It entertains, attracts students along with imparting education. There may be many times good program about the pronunciation, about the comprehension. There are programs on television, then the student will see that program due to the attractive, colorful program. They will be learned more than the usual class teaching. A useful program can be recorded and used to teach students pronunciation, gestures. What is gesture? Gesture, non-verbal body language. How the actor conveys some information by the gestures, by the moving his hand, by the movement of his eyes, by the facial expression. They are called non-verbal communication, and they can be learned through the TV. In this way, we learn the use of model, radio and television. Now, there are 3 questions about these 3 devices. That is, question number 1, write a note on the use of model in English language teaching. Second question, how is radio useful in English teaching? Or we can say how the use of radio can be made more useful by the school authority. And third question, what are the merits of television in English language teaching? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.